Welcome to the video that will demonstrate how to use the Aurasma app to trigger a video. Here are some examples of images that are used as a trigger so that when you put the Aurasma app over the image, it will load a video. So let's go ahead and get started. I do have a folder that has the images that I will be referring to as triggers and the videos. So here's an example of an image of an avalanche, and when you put the Aurasma app over that image, it will load this avalanche video. I'll go ahead and Google Aurasma Studio. Once you go there, if you don't have an account, you will need to set one up. You will need to create an account. I have an account, so I'll go ahead and log in. Once you're here, I recommend you do go through the tutorial. I'll go ahead and close it because I know what I'm doing. The first thing I want to do is click on the trigger images. Do you see here where it says my trigger images? I'm going to right click and choose new folder. I don't know that you need to do this, but this is my organization. I will type in avalanche because that's what's going to be triggered. I'll click OK. I will then click on that avalanche folder on the left, and then I will choose the add option here in this window. I will type in avalanche. I'll keep it consistent. Now there may be better ways to do it, but this is how I do it. I'm going to browse for the image. Now, do you see where the coordinates are? You can actually go in and set it up to where it will only be triggered in certain parts of the world. But for me, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to leave it open. I will click Save. Once that's done, I can close that window. I will then go over here on the right and choose Overlay. I will go ahead and right click and make a new folder and call that Avalanche as well. Click OK, and I will open up that folder. Again, this could be redundant and it might not be necessary, but this is my organization. I will click Add. I will name it Avalanche, and I'm going to keep it as video. You can click down and see these are possible things that could be triggered when the Aurasma app is used, but I want a video to load. So I'll go ahead and browse for that video. One thing I do want to point out is I had trouble when I had an Avalanche WMV format. It took forever to load, so I converted it to an MP4 and found that it loaded much better. I'll go ahead and select that MP4 and choose Open. You could add a description if you want. Once you've done that, click Save. It may take a while, so be patient. Once you see the video playing, go ahead and choose Close. You will make a channel. I've made a channel. I'm going to have all my auras in the Kids Knitsoft channel. People will not be able to load these videos by scrolling over the images unless they are following my channel. So that's important. Come up with a channel. I have one, so I'll go ahead and leave that alone. Otherwise, what you would do with the channel is you would click the Add and name your channel and maybe provide a description. I set mine to public, just so you know. Go ahead and look at that. Notice it's public when I click on my channel. And let's go ahead and I'm going to close that window and talk about auras. I'll go ahead and click on Aura. These are all my auras that have been created. I'm going to choose Add. I will type in Avalanche. I'm going to click on the trigger image and notice there's the avalanche. So I'll select that. I'll select my channel, and for the overlay I'm going to choose Add Overlay. That's going to be the video. After clicking on Add Overlay, I'm going to click on that drop down arrow and choose Avalanche. So as you look below, it's set up right now. When overlay is double tapped, it will make my video a full screen. If you wanted to add another action, you can click Add Action, and you can choose when overlay is tapped just one time, you can paste a website address so the web page will load. But in this case, I'm not going to have that option. So I'll go ahead and delete that. And notice how the video is. What you could do is you can come down to Resize, and I'm going to choose Restore Aspect Ratio so it's proportionate. That's what it should look like. I'm going to move it by aligning it. I'll choose Trigger Image and I'm going to choose Middle. This is my preference. You could put the video wherever you want. I will then choose Save and then Close. Now when I take my Aurasma app, I'll show you what will happen. I went to test the trigger image of the avalanche and the video did load, but when I double clicked I noticed that it didn't become a larger video. So I came back to the Aurasma Studio to investigate. I'll double click on auras and then I'll locate that avalanche and double click on that, and I noticed I deleted the action, so I need to click on Add Action and I need to change that to when overlay is double tapped, make it a full screen and then resave. That's just a little tip. Go ahead and close that out, and I'll go ahead now and demonstrate what will happen when the Aurasma app is placed over that image. This concludes the session on how to set up an aura. Until next time, you have a wonderful day.